the channel for games, guides, and glitches. Suddenfall here for a guide for Scorn. Well, this game I feel it's too dark, so I adjust the brightness completely. I also go into the controls and I change the vibration to off because it annoys me, and I change the motion blur to off. Now we can start the game. This is a lengthy section of just cutscenes. And so begins the first chapter. So one of the most important buttons for this game is RB to run. While we're running, I'll just go through a couple of the controls. So to heal will be RB, which we can't do yet. To fire your gun will be RT. To aim will be LT. To reload weapons will be X. And then your weapons will be located on the D-pad when you get them, so up, down, left and right. You can also push the burger button to pause the game. Hit A to interact with the door. Then we want to head left and interact with a device by hitting A. You'll see me do it very fast because I'm trying to get through this game quickly for you guys. As soon as it gave me the chance to push A, I pushed A. Once this gets implanted on our hand, we have to head to the console, just to our right and slightly behind us. You hit A to interact with the console. This will make him stab his hand into the console, and then you put the other hand into the glove. It's all automatic, just a cutscene. You want to interact with the left one and hit A to use, and then the right one and hit A. Now it's important not to hold B to leave, because if you do, as you can see here, it will close the door. You want to make sure the door is fully open before you leave and run out. Now we want to head to the right here and slightly right again, and then to our left, once we get through this tunnel, will be a elevator, and we can hit the button and go up to the higher floor. When we get up here, we'll be getting to our second puzzle, and we will be doing this puzzle twice. There's a way I like to do the puzzle that only requires you to set it up once, but you will still have to interact with it twice. The second time I do the puzzle is actually the better time than the first time. I make a couple of mistakes the first time when I'm moving them. want to place this thing into the current slot up the top here. But before we go off this device, we want to set up the second one so we don't have to do much work. So if you follow what I'm doing, unfortunately we can't move the top one out of its position. I did try to find a way to do that, but with this set up like so, we have solved the puzzle completely. So we have to go into the second spot here to activate it, where the first one won't work and it'll want a second one, which we have lined up. So we only have to put it into position after this part, making it 10 times easier since we have to repeat this section. Now we can interact with this, and like I said, we only have to move the one that we set up upwards if you followed my movements. Now we can back out, turn around, head back the way we came. Down that elevator again. And to the right, and to the left. Then we want to go right here. This is where the raised up part is, and we want to go up there. I almost headed left. On the second run I did actually head left slightly, and then realized it's hard to notice that up point, but we want to change the tracks so that this one is like so, and this one is like so. So all three should be like that, leading to that track there. Then we can back out and head down the ledge. Then we want to interact with this, aim upwards, and then push A when you see the full dot, and this will take the thing, guess you could call it one of us, because we came out of something like that. Push A when you drop the arm down. You have to move a direction down to drop it down like so, and then interact with the push cart. We'll be stopping at something very soon, and we have to interact with another terminal. So right here, we have to get off the push cart, go over to the terminal and interact with it with A. Interact with the push cart and start pushing it again. This is the further one to push it, hence why we picked this option first. Get the longer one out of the way. We just have to push him into the place, push B, then come over to this switch here. This will operate another crane that we can use to pick him up. Then move it to the right with the right stick. And then push A to drop him into it when the highlight comes up. And then we get back out of it. Hit A to interact with the switch. And we get to cut our birthday cake. Once you interact with his flesh, this will pop the first achievement. Hit the start button and load your game. Go to Act 1. This will load us back at the start, so make a right and then a left for the elevator again. We're going to be doing the other option with this guy now, as the train tracks can go to two different spots. This was my better attempt at this puzzle, so hopefully you'll be able to follow along. Now we can back out because we've set it up so that we have the puzzle fully solved. Just drag that thing upwards and we can go back to the other device, and we're done with this part of the puzzle again. Turn around and head back to the elevator. Interact with the elevator switch. Head right, then a left, then a right, unlike me who heads left for a little bit. Interact with the switch. We want to change the train tracks on the left so that that's there, and the right so that it's going the way that it's going currently. You want to leave if it's going that way. Then we can pull him out of the device again and then put him in the chair. Then we can grab the push cart and push it to the first spot where we will interact with that button mechanism again. Grab the push cart. Let go of the push cart and then get onto the device here so that we can move him with the crane. Once we've done that, we can leave the crane and go to the actual start of the device. This device gives us ice cream, a nice big scoop. And we can grab the arm. Now that we've got his arm, we have to take it a certain spot to do something with it, but congrats on the achievement. Now we've got both of them, we can actually exit this level, but first we want to go up this way. And then to our left here, if you remember that device we put our hand in, we get to put this one in. And then we can plug that one into here. And then we can pull this. And that opens the door. Congratulations. From here we get to continue on with another elevator. Proceed to the left or right, it doesn't really matter because all roads lead to the same location once you follow it to the end, as I am doing. We will get to here and we have to push A to grab this gun when it comes out. This gun has no ammo. It's more used for keys and not very reliable as a weapon itself. But we want to go over this way and interact with this using our new gun. This will release some enemies. As you can see, there's about 5 of them. Once the elevator picks up that item, we can turn around, head back the way we came, and go to the other side. It is advisable to go to the left and then right like I am. I don't recommend changing that as I have a solid route for us to deal with those enemies that have spawned. When we hit this one, this side gets less enemies, that's why we did it second. As you can see, there's only 3 on this side. Let this one hit you. But then we want to hit this one. So aim your gun and push RT like so. And when you're out of ammo, you need to wait for it to charge like so. Once you're close enough and you hit RT, it'll pop it like so. And for this next one, we can just run through it. And interact with this. Grab the first one here, which is in the middle, with A, once you've moved this device into position. Then push A again once you get in position and see it highlighted. Once it's highlighted and you push A, it will link up and a new station will come out. And we have to go interact with that station. We have to do this 3 times, so this is the first time. Grab this one. This is why we saved it, because it's in position straight away for it, saving us a bit of time. And then you want to go up and then interact with it once it's highlighted, and this one will be in front of us. And then last but not least, the left one is the next one we will have to do. So take the device down and left. When it highlights, we can hit A, and then we want to lift it up to the last one in front of us and hit A once it's highlighted, and the switch will appear pretty much in front of it at its feet. You want to hit A, and we are finally done. We should see a doctor about that. Alright, now that we're in control, remember to hold the run button, and we've got a little bit of a lengthy section we have to get through. Hug the wall, so that way we can turn easier. Head slightly left here. I want to show you guys something. It won't make us lose where we are or anything. I just think it's pretty cool. But check out that view. Really sets the tone. Now we have to head this way to this arch here. Following the path. We want to head to that second archway in front of us. And keep going straight from it. Slightly to the right now. Right now we're going around the building so that we can get inside the building. This light lets us know we're in the right location. Just have to keep following, and then we'll see the entrance. Right here we want to turn left, and then left again right here. Then head right, then left, then interact with this with A. Head to the right. See the freaky creature, head to the left. I think it's stalking us. We have that red thing there, remember that because we'll be heading back there in a minute. On the ground here we need to interact with this guy. He will give us an object that he's holding that we need. On the wall here we need to plug this device in, and this will show you how to do this device. It's not very difficult. Basically you have to move to the location that it's on, and then you have to hit A to link it in. So right now it's on this slot, so we move here and hit A, this slot here and A, and this slot here and A. And then at the end we put it at the top and A, and that gives you the power supply. It'll get harder per se as they move, and you have to wait for them to go to their cycle so that they will go into position, but it's not that challenging, thankfully. I'm going to interact with this so the elevator comes down. And now I can interact with it and take the elevator up. Head this way. And to the right. Then we want to take the right here. Interact with the switch here. And go to the second highlighted location. On our right here, I'll just show you on the left is where we plan to go, but it's cut off here, so we have to go a different way, which requires a little bit of side tracking. Follow this till we get out of this hole here and head left. We have to pull out all three of these to stop the fans. And then when we walk out, we will get ourselves a passenger. I think we were doing better with that spine attached to us before we came in here. But yay, we get an achievement. So you want to follow this back. Head through here. We're heading to the fan now. Interact with this. As I said before, now they move, so we've got to go into the position they lock into. So if you watch it, you can watch where they click and go to that spot. So for this one, it's down here. Then you can watch where the next one clicks. Then hit A once it's in line. And then once all three are set up, you can hit A when it's lined up like so, and that'll give you the next power supply. Interact with the switch. Interact with this. This will open the door for us. Now if we turn around, we can interact with the device that stabs our arm again. Because we don't have the device on our hand this time, so we need to put it back on. Interact with the elevator again to go back up. So we want to go ahead and head down this way. Then head to the right. And right again. You want to head straight into this tunnel. And then interact with this. And you want the highlighted on the right. So the third one. This one here. We want to go to the right here. Interact with this. Again, it's the same as before. Watch where it clicks. And move into position. And hit A. Want to head down here and interact with this. You want to move this thing to the third green light. So this one here and hit A. This will clear the pathway so that we can finally go this way. Interact with the switch and then interact with the one that we just cleaned, and we can go straight through now with no blockage in our way. Interact with the puzzle. Now this one's a little bit tricky because it's on the left side. They make it so you can't see it. So to lock up the top here. And it'll lock at the bottom there. And this one you can't see, you have to move over twice. And when you hit the click, hit A. And if you got it, you'll be able to do this. As you can see, we have to head back now. Click onto this and head to the left. This one here, and hit A. Go down here, interact with the elevator. And then interact with this thing here that we interacted with to begin with. This will begin another puzzle. interact with this device here. This will expose the puzzle. You're going to move down and down and then left. And you want to go up, 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 and then left. And you want to go down, 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 and left, and up, up, and left, like so, and then up, up. Once all four are placed in like so, this will complete that puzzle, and we can continue on again. We have to interact with the thing in front here. This will give us the actual key to this place. It also gives us this little handy device here, which is our storage capacity. This will not only carry heal charges for us, which I mentioned earlier, but it will also carry ammo, and we also got another achievement, so yay, well on our way. Interact with the door here and you'll see we use the key to unlock it. Now we can head on through and to the left and then to the right. The quickest way out of this section is to head to our right. If you head the other way, you'll be walking around in a long circle to get to the door here on your right. And we need to use this key. Then we want to use the elevator. Then we want to turn around and we will get our cutscene. Right in front of us here is the healing device, recharge station. There's only a limited amount of heals in it, as you can see by the blood. Once you use it, it goes down. As I said earlier, it will be RB to heal. Use the device on the door. And then we can continue on, head to your right and through here. Following this pathway, this leads us back to the beginning of the game, believe it or not. We originally woke up here, and we can use the key on the door that we saw when we started the game, and the elevator inside, to go deeper into the mysteries of this world. If we go to the left here, just to show you quickly, the door requires 2 stars now. So when we head through here, we will head to the right slightly once we get through this part here. And you'll notice that this is open and we can head to our right again. And then on our left is the thing that will give us the 2 stars. So we can change our device to 2 now. As you can tell, there is 6, so we will be doing that quite often to get through certain doors. We want to go up and then right to that door that we saw earlier. We can now unlock it. And this is where we will see a creature, and these ones spit on us unlike the other ones. Rather than deal with it, interact with the switch by ignoring it completely. This will turn the wheel up top, if you remember. I mentioned it was open, now it's closed, but we can go through the bottom here. I did mention he spits, so be careful of that. Push A again, and we can now open this one. It will also make one of the monsters spawn. As you can see, he's getting up now, but again we can just run past them. Hit A on this again, so that way we can open up the doorway up top. I find it much easier to open that doorway up on top than to go around a bit of a longer way, since we already know that way. When we get up here, we will have to shoot this creature just to stun it and get it out of the way, because if we don't, it will hit us, like so. Once it moves over, we can go through. Unfortunately, the damage I got was not ideal, but I just wanted to show you how you do it. But we've got healing, so it's fine. Every heal heals 2 spots. I want to go through the now open doorway area, and we are into the next section. Interact with the switch in front of us. Every time he digs into you, that does do damage to your health, so that's why you have to be careful of your heals. As you can see, I've only got 2 left. There are other healing stations, so it's not a huge concern. You just got to be aware of the enemy damage to you as well, for those times he will take your health during a cutscene. Interact with this mechanism, which will drop this on us. Not great. Head through here. To our left. Ignore him. Get past him. We should have gone right, I'm sorry. And then right again. Heal that damage that guy caused us. Keep going straight. And then right. I want to go left. Can't use that other part yet. I'll be showing you just up here. Is the switch we'll be using later. This brings the device back down here. What we want to do is head straight down here. And to our right. following this pathway till it wraps around and we're at another console. Hit the console and you'll see that we raise that platform that we dropped up. To our right you'll see an enemy. There he is, so let him come a little bit. I like to go behind the console and then when he's just touching it, go around him. He shouldn't get too many hits in, just the one, which is fine because up here is a recharge station for health. And as you can see, we're really good on health, so that's fine. Follow this. And we want to go straight into the right. When we go right, there will be an enemy that spawns. We have to wait for him, stab him, and then go around him. He'll spawn on the right wall. As you can see him falling down, so stab him, and then go around him. And then we want to go to our right, and hard right again. This will allow us to go up here, get past this guy. He might get a couple of shots in, but that's okay. Then we want to head to the left here, heal while we're at it, and then grab the last console. I'm gonna run to our right, shoot this guy, that way we can get around him. Keep going straight. And to our left, and interact with this device here, the one on the left. This will free up the right path at the top up there, till we can go get another one to free up another path. So we want to head over to the right here, go inside and straight out. We'll get attacked by our buddy again. So take a healing if you need it, and then head through here and to the left. This will give us an actual gun, one that has real bullets. But unfortunately there's no bullets in the chamber, so we have to go over here to get them. And just like that, we've got bullets for the gun. So you can reload it with X, and as you can see, he'll put them in like so. Now we have the first of a complicated puzzle, so interact with this. And then we need to move the bottom cog 3 times. The right hand cog 4 times. Left hand cog 4 times. The bottom cog twice. The left hand cog 5 times. And the bottom cog twice. This will solve that, and then we can collect that. Straight away you want to hit A so you can collect that. As you can hear, we've got little Mr. Nosy. Want to head to the right and then the left to get past him. Hopefully he only gets one shot in like he did me. Ideally, I would like him to get no shots on you, but at least only one is better than none. Click on the device, and this will give us a second floor we can head to on the right. So now we have to wait for the platform to fall down so we can go right on the lower platform. Technically we're on the third floor and that will be the second, but who's counting? While I'm waiting, I decided to heal. Ignore that area. As you can see, they're pouring out. Head straight for the device. So again, another one. We want to use the bottom cog 4 times. The left hand cog 4 times. The upper cog 5 times. The lower cog once. The right hand cog 5 times. The lower cog 5 times. The right cog once. And the lower cog 3 times. We'll solve it. You want to collect the power supply. And then when we go to the right, this time, on the left, there will be a health refill station right there. So we can collect that. And it'll give us a few more charges. And we can head to our left, avoid this guy, and keep heading left. Try and avoid this guy. And then didn't make it, unfortunately. Almost made it. And now we can go up to the top floor. Now we can leave and head to the left. Place in the large slot, the last slot, sorry, that we needed. Let's still unlock the bottom section, which is great because that means we can finally be done with this part. Now we just gotta wait till it goes down to the bottom for us. And then we can interact with that switch I showed you earlier. Now we get to follow this to the area we avoided earlier. And we want to head to the right to the top platform there. Over here. We want to interact with this. And move it to the left. Grab this. Then we want to move it to the right. Then we can back out. And we can interact with. But before we do, go down here. And to our right here will be another health station. So we can actually refill up. Even more than we had before. Which is a really good amount to leave with. Now we can interact with what I was going to suggest. The thing here. Then we want to go back to that thing we were interacting with earlier. And we want to push A. Then we can back out with B. Then we can head to the right. And to the left. And interact with the device here. This is what the device we used to drop it earlier. Let's hope it doesn't drop a second time. And now with it in position we can go back to where we were, and we also get another achievement, so yay. With this one you want to spin around, because the entrance is also the exit. We want to go through here, and we'll get another cutscene where we get attacked by our passenger. Not a very nice passenger. To our right here is some ammo. Good to refill what you put into your gun if you didn't fire any of it like me. Then we're going to follow this pathway here. And to our right. And then straight down here. You want to make sure you're running because we'll be running past one thing here. And then on our left we want to shoot this guy twice. Because otherwise he won't get out of the way. So he's our first kill. And reload. Run through this here. And to the left. And run straight through. Change to the gun that uses the switches. Then hit A. This will move the gate for us. Go through. Changing back to our other gun. When we go through here, back away, there'll be a new bad guy. This guy charges you and knocks you down, and he takes a lot of shots to kill. So rather than kill him, wait till he's exposed like so and run around him. Then we can go through here, change our gun to the other gun, and interact with this to move the door again. want to head through here. And then, as you can see, we can't go that way, so we want to head this way to an elevator. Click on the elevator. And I'll show you what we're planning on doing. If we go this way, there is a door here, and as you can see, it's got 3 buttons. So we got to go this way and interact with this using that gun again. Now we go down the elevator again. And that area we couldn't go, we can now go. Go around this guy, he might spit on you, or he might miss. Thankfully for me, he missed, so that made it easy. Change to the gun that we know that we're going to have to use to move the things again. Interact with this. This will give us the 3 points. There's an ammo station on this side here. So if you need more ammo, you can get it. When I went to go back to the guy, was at outdoor, which isn't ideal, and then he decided to do that. Unfortunately, I don't think you can shoot him from here, because as I was shooting, it didn't seem like it was doing any damage. But I wanted to waste some ammo, so it's fine. Now I've got an excuse to use this thing, so I can show you it's an ammo thing. Change to the gun, and if he's that distance, he's actually decently close, believe it or not, because it takes that long for it to open and for you to get off, because as you can see, he's almost on top of me. But thankfully, I was able to still get around him, so it's no big deal. We're heading to the elevator again, because now we can go through that door I showed you earlier. And that's the door there. So this will click that in and open it for us. Yay! And as you can see, our passenger didn't like that. He's doing something to us again. Step into the device, and this will take us to the next area. You want to go straight and then to the right slightly. Turn here, and then to the left we need to shoot something, so make sure you have your shooting gun out and shoot this little plastic thing here, and then run past the guy. Then we need to head to the right and straight through here, and then to the left. There'll be one of those charging things, so we need to stun him and then go around like so. And then up this way to interact with the elevator. So we can continue on, reload while we're in the elevator. And charge any health if you need to. When we get down here, we'll get our another achievement. You just want to continue running through this section till we get to this spot. To your right, there is a ramp we can go up. It's just barely visible, and to our left, a platform we can interact with. You want to hit A, and this will tear a hole open in the beast in front of us, which is not happy about it. Now for this bit, we do have to kill a monster, but what you do is, as you can see, he's right there, back away. This avoids the spit, as you can see, and then he'll actually come up the stairs, giving us a better line of sight, so that we only waste 2 ammo. Because it takes 2 to take him out. Then we can reload. Activate this, which will take the puzzle piece up to the top. We need 3 of them. That is the first of 3. And then for this bit here, we can just run to the next section and ignore all the enemies. Make sure you are holding in run. It is very important. When I see the enemy on the right, I like to hug the left a bit. Now here we have to go straight, and if you're fast enough you don't activate the cutscene just yet. And thankfully I was fast enough. So we can head down here, and behind this. This is where we can get a new gun. And the bullets for this gun are here. Bit gypped we can't grab any ammo or get any ammo when we pull the guns off their station. It takes 3 rounds and it's like a shotgun. So we'll be using it really soon because there'll be an enemy that we want to get rid of in this little spot here. So shoot him in the head and then shoot him a second time in the head. And that will take him down. Then reload the gun. And then I advise changing the gun to the small shot one. So we'll be having to run to our right and shooting an enemy. We don't want to kill him just yet if you don't have to. We just want to get him out of the way so we can get past. But if he's in your way and you can't get past, then feel free to take him out because we will be returning and taking him out anyway. So we want to use this. This will give us 4, as you see. I choose to heal here because I'm getting a bit low on health. Avoid the enemy there. And we'll have these 2 birds here. Take out the one that we shot earlier. And then ignore the second one. If you can, hopefully he's given you enough room to run past like he did me. And then we can reload. And heal up. We'll be passing the ammo station we used earlier, so we can reuse that for any ammo we used in this gun. I'm deliberately going this way to avoid activating the cutscene. So now we want to use the gun on the door here. This will unlock it. You want to hit the switch here, and we want to change to our stabby gun, the air one, because there's a button right here that we can activate. Stab him, and this will give us enough time to activate it and not get attacked. Run past him and change to your shotgun. Actually, change to your normal gun. Keep going straight and activate this. This will lift us up into the next area where we can go straight. And to our right here we can interact with this device, and we can push A to tear another hole in that beast. And again, he does not seem too happy with us. Head this way. And to the right. This will allow us to get some ammo. Doing this will make 2 of those big guys spawn, but we can avoid them. This also gives us full shotgun ammo, so it's worth it. So if we stand about here and wait for him and time it to when he charges, but ducked right, he will miss us. I'd never had that chicken spawn there, but if you do, just take him out like I did. Reload the gun if need it be, but I recommend changing to the shotgun. And thankfully he didn't spawn, surprisingly. So we can head to the right here and collect the second of 3 puzzle pieces. I'm changing back to the assault one and reloading before I head up, since the guy didn't show up that needed the assault rifle, which was lucky. I mean the shotgun. Just keep running past these guys. I will show you early what we're planning on doing. We're going to be going back down here, but we can open the door early. And right here is where we'll be heading for the last one. Now that this door's open and you know where to go, all we have to do is hit the last switch. So you want to head up and head this way. And the last switch is conveniently located right here. So I'm going to heal before I interact with it. Then push A. Mr. Beastman will be very unhappy with us. And we can turn around and get ourselves some health in this refill station before we leave. When we get to this spot here, we will have one of the monsters, but we can go around him, thankfully. And I just zigzag so that way his shots don't hit me. And we can head to that spot I showed you earlier. With the door open, we don't have to wait for anything, And we can head down here to get the third puzzle piece that's required for this puzzle. Once we've hit that button, we can now head up and to the left, and we will activate the cutscene at this point. So as you can see, it is a maze, and I'll just go around, and each spot is different, but the dot stays the same, so wherever you move the dot will be for all three of them. So you want to follow my movements. And that solves this puzzle. Once we're able to exit, you want to head up the platform on the left. I go up the wrong one, sorry. Not this one. As you can see, that leads nowhere. The one on the right there. This one here. And then we can race upwards. And we can head to the right and keep following the pathway. And we will get a cutscene. And we get to feel like the beast felt like. Something tearing into us. Heal if you need to. Reload if you need to, then interact with the switch. And now we'll move on to the next chapter. This will also be the last chapter, so congrats if you've made it this far. That was fun. And now we get another achievement. Yay! So we want to head upwards and then to the right to go up these stairs. And now we get into this big, nice open area. Take a look around if you want, it's really nice. Gonna keep following the pathway, and we're gonna head left to head into the area. And then we're gonna head sharp left again. And then to the right down these stairs. I'm gonna stop and exit the first entrance here and head to the left. Then head to the right up this platform and to the left to interact with this. We're gonna have technically 3 boss fights. Just the same enemy, 3 different rules. It's not technically the same enemy, it is 3 different enemies, but it is the same type of enemy, so. Put the device in and then go through the door like so. And then these things here, change to your air gun. We're going to be shooting them like so. Because for this first one we don't need to waste any ammo. It's nice and easy and simple to give you an idea of what to do. So we want to take this guy here, place him in his chest cavity like so. And then we can shoot him twice. First time to break it, the second time to kill him. Then we can pick him up. Turn around. Head through here. And put him in here. As you can see, this already had some blood in it. It had 1 full charge, so this gives us a second full charge of blood. So now we can take this device out. And then we can head through the door. And we can go up these stairs and plug the device in. Then this one will open up and we can't plug anything into it yet until we get 2 blood vials fitted in. So change to your shotgun or your assault rifle. I go with the assault rifle. I'm not sure on the damage output of the shotgun, but either way, plug your device in and we're going through here again. When we go to the right, there is ammo here if you need more ammo. And there is a health station here if you need health. I'm saving them deliberately because you can actually use the health station later, and the ammo I actually don't need because I've been good on supplying ammo to the guns. So with this guy, he has a moveset where he fires a bunch of shots, drops, and then we have to shoot his left or right side sack. If the left sack gets destroyed, then we have to go to the right side, and if the right side gets destroyed, you have to go to the left side. You'll know that it's destroyed when they're not bright, but it's just a simple dodging of his bullets till he has to reload. His bullets can be annoying sometimes because even though you dodge them, they have a lasting effect, like so, which can damage you. As you can see, they're just explosives. You want to try and keep an eye on him and keep your distance. Be careful when healing because it makes you slow like so. Once he kneels like so, as you can see, the sack will be exposed so you can shoot it. As long as you don't miss like I did. while he's getting back up, it actually gives you enough time to reload. As you can see, he's reloading again and the sack has appeared. I went with the left side first. The right side is now the side I need to go for. See, as soon as it's shot, it's put back in, so you can't get a second shot. I tried to be cheeky and get a second shot. While he's recovering, it gave me enough time to recover. So right now he'll drop and we need to interact with him. So take this chance if you want to reload ammo if you need to, because he's not dead. So for this part, every time he attacks or goes to lunge at you, it will open that chest cavity. Unfortunately, I got stuck, so he got me. He also still fires his shots. So try and pick your moment that you're comfortable with him trying to lunge at you, like so that you can shoot his chest. As you can see, he doesn't run out of ammo either, which is really weird. That was my opportunity. Healing up, reloading if you need to, and then before you interact with him like I am, make sure you reload all your guns if you need to, because once you grab this gun, you will be stuck with this gun. You won't be able to change it, so the reload device, I guess, is only if you want to say you finished the game with full ammo. But we can pick him up and we can take him to the station that we took the other one to, and then compress him for his blood. I'd say we earned it, unlike the first guy. So now we can continue, and this is what I was talking about. The gun has now fully attached to our hand and we can't pull it off thanks to our passenger. So you cannot interact with this, but you can interact with this. Hence why I saved it till now. So you want to step on this device here, then aim, and once it's fully open, fire. But we'll have to do that 2 more times. One of them is a moving platform one, so you have to wait for the opportunity that you're comfortable with. Then we want to grab this guy. He's the last one we need. And I'll be showing you a little trick to save us some time for the next puzzle. So see this guy here on the back, that's the ammo. I'll see if I can get a better angle of the ammo right there. So before we grab this guy after we kill him, we're going to grab some ammo from him. This will save us a little bit of time for one of the puzzles and make it much easier so we don't do as much damage to ourselves. And that'll make sense once we get up to that, why I'm saying we won't do as much damage to ourselves. For now, let's focus on our third boss fight. So this guy, he's a little bit different. We have to let him use all his shots, and when he reloads and opens his tank, we have to fire a round into his tank. Thankfully, we only have to get 1 round in, and it's not too difficult. As you can see right now, he's not firing. That means that he's getting ready to reload. So I'm getting behind him. Once he opens his bucket, fire into it. He won't be able to get it out, and that will kill him. We can then proceed to grab us some ammo from this guy. That'll give us full rounds. And then we can pick up the little guy here. Place him into the slot so we can compress him for the last bit of blood we need. And then when we go through here, Mr. Jerkface, this is why I got you to reload early, because as you can see now we can't use our left hand either. So when we go up to here, we won't be able to interact with it, as you can see. When we do, he'll be like, but I can't. So we have to go somewhere else first. So we want to head down to the stairs, and we want to head down to this lower part. Exit out here and step onto this. This is why we reloaded early. Aim your gun and fire. This will open this doorway and we can head to the right. And this will be the first instance where I actually get you to interact with it. This device is going to slice our hand apart basically, but he will regrow those parts on us, and we get blood loss every time we do it, so you want to try and do it in a timely fashion where you don't do it too much. But this is why I save the health till last as well. While our hand is freed from the growth, we can interact with this, and if we're quick enough, which I almost was, shoot when that's exposed like so. Unfortunately not quick enough though. I don't think it would be possible to be quick enough, because I did that pretty quickly. I was pretty happy with that. So we have to slice our hand apart again. As you can see, it does a lot of damage. And then when you have to race over here to get this now upgraded to max. If you've got enough time, you might be able to grab some ammo if you need it. Once we go through the doorway, now that the growth's back, the station here will give you some more health if you need it. Since I used 2, I'm going to fill mine up. We got to get to that door there, and we got to use this one here. It's another one where I don't know if there's enough time to do both things, so it's another one where you're going to have to come back and stab again. I did try to make it, but I was unsuccessful because the animation seems to take too long. So you interact with this, and I raced through the door as fast as possible, and I got this close before it regrew. The animation wasn't as long. I think I might have been able to make it. The door stays open, so you don't have to worry about opening it every time, which is thankful. So we want to stab our hand yet again. We want to head down here. I'm going to race to that device while we've still got our hand free. Hit A as soon as it highlights. And if you make it, this scene will activate. He just tore us a new one. So we want to aim upwards till you see his eyes and then push A. And we can rip him off us. Finally free of the passenger, then you can back out. And congrats, we got another achievement. And we also got our vial back. We can't really move too fast because our guts are spilled open. So we just gotta hobble this way. The gates and stuff have locked the other way. And there's a platform right there. If you more or less hit A as soon as you can, like so, you'll jump forward. And you'll be able to go straight into opening the door. Speeds up the walking part a little bit. I'm gonna head straight, and we will get a cutscene because he's struggling, which rightfully so. I mean, look at that. And we can go through here. Up here and to the left. where we will spill some more of our guts out and leave some handprints to say that we were here. And we want to head to the left again. We'll be going down these stairs. They couldn't install an elevator, sadly. And then we can interact with this thing here with the blood vial that we originally were planning on doing, but couldn't because of the passenger. So also get us another achievement. So yay, turn around and we want to go onto this device here. This is where we're going to have a new control button, basically. It's going to be X. I'll explain what I mean by that in a little bit once we get butchered to pieces. This will get us another achievement. Yay! These are those two things that are on the table. We're one of them, as you can tell by the giant red belly. So we want to interact with this here, which is us. Now to change to the other one, we hit X. This is why I mentioned the X thing earlier. And on our right here will be a device that you should be familiar with. This time we won't feel a thing. And then we can go up and stand in front of this, then hit X, don't interact with it. Not yet. And then we gotta slowly walk up there. I got stuck. Be careful of that edge. Once we step on this platform, we can hit X to switch to the other guy and interact with the platform he's in front of with A. Then we can switch back, and this will open the door for us. And then we can go through. And oh look, it's our passenger. How are we still able to do anything when we be in tremendous amount of pain? And look, he won. Be interesting to see what hatches out of there. Until next time. And this takes us back to the main menu, getting our last achievement, Finn. Congrats on completing the game, and congrats on your 1000G. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.